Hello? Testing. Yo, sorry, wait. I'm in Apex right now. We will start the talk in a while. Probably, like after this. I'll explain some rules on the GRC Time Challenge thing. If I don't die first. Let's see.
Round three. Tick tock. Here we go, son.
We're all inside the ring. Good.
Okay, I got that. Okay.
Anyone call for a replicator?
Replicator touching down.
Might be something good this way.
Just wait for a while. And wait. How are you guys doing though? You guys okay? You guys good?
Hostile over there.
Cause yeah, I'll just finish this. Then we can move on to the agenda of the GRC Race Challenges.
Target over there.
Let down range.
Battling the enemy.
Help what you need. Reloading. Throwing thermite grenade. Thermite grenade out. Oscar Mike. Front.
Reload.
Heads up. Dropping the pain. Calling in a last line package.
Are your kill leaders dead? Disappointing, Ethan.
I'm taking fire.
I have to look at that.
Reloading.
Come here, come here, come here.
Firing.
Listen up, kids.
Second shield, you'll be alright.
Package incoming.
Say one. Well,
Okay, 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 okay.
Taking a moment to heal. Airloft. The All-Father favors us today.
backpack here. Over here. Got a mobile respawn beacon.
Bless me with sight. Frag grenade sent. Frag grenade sent. Throwing thermite grenade.
Round four. Ring countdown starts now.
Frag out.
Thermite grenade sent. Marking our surroundings.
Spotted. Double timing it. Firing. Around.
Okay. Four squads left. Okay, 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 okay.
45 seconds. Rings close.
Barely did anything this much. Anyways. So yeah,
Ring is near.
feel free to like comment. I mean, chat like what you guys are doing. And what do you guys think of the GRC time challenges? Or like the planned time challenges? Hey, what the?
Not too far from ring.
Target over
Got
there.
10.
2 enemy squads live. We tackle victory and slaughter.
Ring's moving. Run, run, run. It's on. Ring's moving.
All father, give me sight.
Shooting.
Multiple squads attack. Reloading.
Already on my mark. Double timing it.
Surroundings.
Okay. Let's see what happens first. Then we can talk. Oh,
Looks like we have a winner here.
nice.
Here's your Apex champions. Drink it in, fellas. These games won't last long.
Okay, that's it. That's it for Apex. Okay, so to the main agenda. Wait, I will load that file if I can find it. Wait. Da, 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 bum. Where did I put it? Uh, uh, how do you do this? How do you guys open like something? Wait, I will window capture. Oh, there. There you go. Okay. Let me just fix this. I'll crop it out first. Ba- 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 da- da- da. Is it right? Wait. Uh, 450. Okay. 450. Okay. No, it has to be 70. Okay. And then top. It's minus 20. Okay. Wait. Shang. And put that over there. Okay, this is supposed to be like an official announcement from GRC Project. But I just thought like, oh, okay. Since I helped write the rules, might as well explain them, right? Uh, let's make this bigger. Floop. And put it over there. Okay, so you guys know that GRC project is basically like supposed to be idols with RC cars, right? So here's the thing. Uh, we agreed that there are going to be monthly challenges. kinda. Like monthly challenges, like you get to race us, you get to race against us if you have any of the 1 is to 10 or 1 is to 12 scale RC cars. On the other hand, for those that don't have, we will allow virtual RC Pro, which is a game slash simulator. It's generally free. It's generally free for like stock class, like novice class. So if you guys want to go that route, feel free to like contact me so that I can mention to the other members, and we can organize like our own events there. On the other hand, like if you want the actual RC cars, this is the one that we're gonna go for. So how would I show this perfectly? Okay, so here, uh, we start off with novice class. Scales 1 is to 10 or 1 is to 12 because those are the easiest and like proper sizes for this type of thing. Motor limits, brushed motors, no turn count limit as long as you can drive it. This is because some stock RC cars don't have brushed motors. This is only for like kits, and yeah, the beginner stuff is like 540 SH brushed, which is 27 turn. That's for all. But then if you want it to be closer to the brushless, we are limiting the brushless to 21.5 for on-road, 17.5 for off-road two-wheel drive, and 13.5 for off-road four-wheel drive. Reason for limiting is so that these are essentially the same speeds as what would be a stock brushed motor in those situations. Mm, what else? Okay, so yeah, not much to say here aside from brushless is harder. I mean, it's essentially easier to maintain in the long run, but it's harder to get into because they're more expensive. So for novice class, I really recommend going brushed first so that you guys can learn how to drive it. ESC. This is the thing that tells the motor to move. It's usually connected to the battery. This one, you guys would go for a recommended ESC that is compatible with the chosen motor. Reason for that is sometimes the ESCs will not handle the turn count of the motor, how much battery force you're supplying to it, so that might blow up. And yeah, you may install bearings. Like every other novice class, you can install bearings because some RC kits don't have bearing stock, but some do. So this is a may if you guys have the extra budget for that. If not, you guys can stick with the stock, whatever's inside the kit thing. You may run oil-filled dampers or shocks. Reason I mentioned this is because even if a lot of the modern RCs have like oil-filled dampers already, a lot of the classics like the Grasshopper from Tamiya and the Hornet, as well as some of the Tamiya XB type buggies, run on friction shocks, and those are like pogo sticks. They just bounce around, kind of uncontrolled. So this is a may if you have the budget for that, or if you don't have the budget for that, there are some beginner options that already have that, which is already a good thing. Um, Body shell. This one, it depends on on whatever you're running. It usually matches up like 190 millimeter touring car should be 190 millimeter shell also. 200 millimeter, which is rare, like what HPI racing uses. Well, that's only their thing. So if you guys want to run that, you have to use that. For off-road, we will limit the shells to whatever's compatible with the chassis because there may be overhangs that could like decrease your control and stuff. Mm. And then the any servo that can fit is permitted. Reason for that is there are low profile servos that can also fit in the same car. So we won't be bogging you down based on servos. because everyone has their own feeling on steering. Transmitter receiver is also up to your decision. This is because, again, with the servo, it depends on how you feel the car. For batteries, recommended just to keep everything within the same range. If you're running a nickel metal hydride, it's a 7.2 volt 6 cell, or if you're running a lithium polymer 7.4 volt 2 cell. The nickel metal hydride will be easier to charge for beginners, so novice class is still okay with that. The LiPo needs special charging, so only do this if you know how to treat your LiPo properly. It's not our fault if you accidentally overcharge and burn something. Um, okay. Expert class. Anything goes with the motor. No turn count limit and no KV limit. Reason for that is these are obviously for the experts. They should be very, very attuned to driving already. And because of that, the ESC again compatible with your motor. Because if the ESC is not compatible, it's gonna burn up. Bearings are a must now compared to novice class where you may install them. Bearings are must now because of the speeds. Like imagine this, like this is a slow car already. You won't really be minding too much of the wear and tear. In expert class, you can expect the speeds to be higher. Because of that, there's more friction rubbing. So ball bearing upgrade is needed to make sure you don't break anything. And this one, oil-filled shocks are encouraged because friction shocks are bad at higher speeds. Reasons I mention this is because if you think about it, when you're going high speed, the way that the car adapts would be weird on like friction shocks. So on oil shocks, it's more smooth, you have more control, and yeah. And again, body shell, your choice. Again, for off-road, please use the shells for off-road chassis. Um, did I mention tires yet? Oh, wait, we didn't mention tires. Anyways, tires for novice class, grip tires, street tires, rubber compound, depending on the track condition, is fine. The standard is usually 24 to 26 millimeter. It deviates a bit. The off-road wheels and tires can be picked if you're running on off-road chassis only. That is because of spacing on the chassis parts. You can't really run smaller tires on those. Same with expert class. We're not really limiting your tire type in expert class because most on-road RC tires are almost the same. Aside from foams, those are a different story. But most of the time, all the stock on-road tires are the same as the expert ones, so you guys are gonna be fine. Uh, Servo and transmitter receiver, again, it's up to you. The battery is same as earlier, 7.2 volt nickel metal hydride or 7.4 volt LiPo. Okay, now the on-road track layout and dimensions. The layout will change every month. That's the plan. Unless you guys are gonna be on Virtual RC Pro, the layout will be based on whatever track we can pick for that month. Dimensions. Usually the lanes are 8 feet wide because these are high speed stuff and there are a lot of cars on the track. But given that we're doing this at a home basis, like you time attack and then post your time, at least 4 feet wide on all parts or most of the parts of the track. Track barriers may be made with anything you have, as long as the dimensions stay the same, like the distances between in the lane and stuff. The surface, as any surface that you have that's like big enough for that, as for on road, as long as it's flat and you can identify what compound it is to the list of provide on the provided spreadsheet in the future. An example, con. Oh, Yeah, something stuff like concrete, asphalt, tiles, carpet, etc. Use lap tracks. This is a free app. It's a free application. It tracks your lap time. You just put your phone like on the side of the track, and it's gonna scan it with a camera. We're gonna use this, Vic, and you must provide a screenshot of your lap times because we want this to be fair to everyone. And using a stopwatch by itself is not really that accurate anymore. We would recommend using like what do you call that? It's a term in RC racing. Uh, wait. It's called the lap monitor, and we would recommend this. It's just that it's too expensive to like have a lot of people buy it, most especially for beginners. So use lap tracks on your phone, and then record like rules on time attack. 10 laps around the track. All time sent via screenshot onto the spreadsheet with car details, and then top time would be posted. The car details would be this. If it complies with the specifications that are required for the class that you entered. And this. The top ranking per month. Wait now. Wait. Top ranking times per month. Like let's say top 5. We haven't discussed this yet. We need to finalize this yet. Would get some GRC freebies. This is to be discussed onto what the freebies are, but it can range anywhere from stickers to accessories for the RC or like lanyards and stuff. Basically free merch if you guys race. We just want to spread the hobby. Okay, and then oh, I forgot to edit this to off-road. Oof, sorry. Anyways, we have the off-road class, and because if it's off-road, there's the brushed motor silver can 540 box stock is our motor limit for novice. Or if you want to go brushless, it's 17.5 turn for two-wheel drive and 13.5 turn for four-wheel drive. Reason for the difference between two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is mainly for control. 17.5 is less speed, so you won't spin out with less traction, given it's two-wheel drive. Again, ESC is compatible with the chosen motor, may install bearings, may run oil-filled shocks. Body shells. This is important with off-road because the body shells must match the chassis. Because in off-road class, there's like buggies, truggies, monster trucks, short car trucks, and they all have different sized chassis. And those different sized chassis match up to different sized bodies. Like buggies are narrow, then truggies, and then short cars, and then monster trucks are the biggest. And then for the tires, I guess we start with box stock tires on novice class because those are like the stereotypical box spike. Like if you see like a traditional Tamiya buggy, it's a box spike. Uh, any servo again that can fit is permitted. We will allow low profile servos for this. The transmitter receiver, again, up to you. If you have a lot of cars, you probably have like different transmitters receivers also. Battery, again, 7.2 volt NIM or 7.4 volt LiPo. The expert class on off-road, anything goes again on the motor. The ESC is compatible again. Bearings are a must due to the speed. Yeah, that is actually a need on off-road because you're gonna need all the torque and you don't want anything overheating. Oil-filled shocks are encouraged because friction shocks are bad at higher speeds. This is very evident on off-road because you're gonna see how much it bounces. Body shells, again, what whatever's compatible. Off-road tire treads match to your preferred track surface. Reason I explain this here in the expert class is because aftermarket off-road RC tires include spikes, grooves, clay track gr- tread, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And then there are also like carpet-based tires that are like micro squares that punk. Yeah, and yeah. Again, any servo, transmit the receiver is also up to your decision. Battery 7.2 volt NIM or 7.4 volt 2S LiPo. Yeah, I'm guessing that the guys here in that are like following us on GRC are mostly novice class. So yeah, novice class is here, and yeah, off-road track layout again 4 feet wide track barrier. This is the same thing as the on-road. The only difference with the off-road would be we will be using grass, clay, dirt, gravel, carpet, or mixed. You can also use asphalt, and then we are going to be putting a certain number of jumps made out of cardboard boxes, and then there's a specific degree, like a specific angle, incline angle for the jump, so it's fair around everyone. And then lap tracks again for time recording. Same rules here on the time attack, and yeah, top ranking per month also gets GRC freebies. Now, maybe wondering like, is it just gonna be me hosting this? No. Uh, Ichinya, the TT01 member, is gonna be hosting the on-road side. As for me, I'm going to be hosting the off-road side, and we will be hosting these until there are more GRC members, and then we can like start distributing more events like this. Um, yeah. So far, that is it for explanations. Nothing else. Oh wait, yeah. Go down to the description of this video. There's a link that goes to the PDF file for these rules, and then you can find us at the Facebook GRC Racers group. Yeah, it's a Facebook group called GRC Racers. We will be updating there, and we will be giving recommendations on recommended beginner RC cars and parts, electronics, all that stuff. And there will also be some further videos explaining how to build, maintain, and probably get racing. And yeah, hopefully you guys can join us in this cool hobby at the moment. Uh, yeah, it's a perfect time to be to like have fun and race each other. I mean, it's not really gonna be like in person, but you get the point. It's just for pure fun, guys. So I guess that's it for now, and I'm gonna head out. See you guys. Bye bye. Janet. Sky. What?